Bakhmut and Severodonetsk directions remain the hottest spots. The Ukrainian military repulsed an assault near the villages of Dolina and Berestove. The enemy moved back to previously occupied positions. Russian occupiers will try to take Severodonetsk under full control in the near future, the General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces said. The Ukrainian military is defending the city. There is an opportunity to secure them, despite all the destroyed bridges.
Значні втрати російських окупаційних військ.
Significant losses of occupation troops are destroying Russian military leadership's plans for a rapid advance deep into Ukraine. There are more and more cases of dismissal of large numbers of personnel due to their refusal to take part in combat operations on Ukrainian territory. This makes it impossible to reinforce and replace the Russian units that have lost their combat effectiveness in a short period of time.
The evacuation of Severodonetsk residents from the shelters of the Azot chemical plant is currently impossible. The enemy is intensifying shelling the enterprise with heavy artillery.
Now there are 568 people, including 38 children, on the territory of the enterprise. It is impossible to exit now. To leave the plant now is a 90% chance of being killed. Serhiy Haidai, head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration.
The Ukrainian military once again destroyed a pontoon river crossing in the Luhansk region. A Russian Mi-35 helicopter was downed in the Donetsk region. Also, an ammunition depot and 14 Russian soldiers were eliminated in the south of Ukraine. Ukraine needs more heavy weapons to liberate the occupied territories, said Mikhailo Podolyak, advisor to the head of the Office of the President of Ukraine. He noted that Russia can only be defeated militarily.
З Росією не можна буде домовитись.
It will be impossible to negotiate with Russia. They did not come here to fight for something. They came here to destroy everything. This is the essence of the Russian world. This is the essence of what they will do in Ukraine. They will not allow us to live in peace. They will do this to us all the time if we don't end this war correctly.
The Ministry of Defense says that Ukraine will do everything it can to recapture all its territories, including Crimea.
American weapons will help Ukraine recapture territories occupied by Russia, including Crimea and Donbass. Crimea is a strategic goal for Ukraine because it is Ukrainian territory, and we will move step by step. Alexei Reznikov, Minister of Defense of Ukraine.
The enemy has a large advantage on the battlefield in both manpower and equipment. However, the Ukrainian military continues to heroically hold its ground. The near future Ukraine will have a lot of good news, President Volodymyr Zelensky announced.
Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, there will also be a lot of news for Ukraine, and I believe that they will be positive. I really believe that. I would like to emphasize once again that all this is possible first of all thanks to our heroes, thanks to each and everyone who protects us from Russian troops.
The Russian occupiers launched an airstrike on Lysychansk over the past day. They hit a building with civilians hiding from shelling. 3 people were killed and 7 were wounded. More people may still be under the rubble. The enemy also targeted the Sumy region with artillery. A local farm was hit and animals were injured. The missiles hit residential buildings in Mykolaiv in the morning. 1 person was killed and 6 people were wounded, including a child. Rescuers continue to remove the rubble. Russia conducted more than 15 missile attacks on Ukraine only in the past 2 days. Reported by Roman Smolar, Alexander Belov, UATV News.